Good morning, everybody. It's January 1st. Not January 1st, I wish. It's January 4th, 6:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a follow-up video. I want people to know that we actually had a lawyer or firm call us up that wants to represent us as they understand the mathematics that I've been showing people for the last couple of days. Uh, I know I've been rushing through some of my videos. Of course, with children around, you have constrained time. Time is sort of split between them and my job. But today is Saturday, so I have a lot more time to spend explaining to people how investing in Litecoin, especially on Coinbase Pro, is setting you up to be a victim. Basically, this exchange has set you up to be a victim because the market maker is manipulating the price. So all the videos when I'm speaking about the market maker doing his job, he's supposed to provide liquidity. Now the market maker is supposed to be an unbiased person. He works within the prices that the market decides. In this case on Coinbase Pro, the way it works is the market maker is not supposed to interfere or influence the mid-market price. And to do that, he puts up two same-size market-size trades on both sides of the book, a buy and a sell, in order to provide liquidity in the form of cash and coin to keep the market very liquid and keep the market moving. He's the main supplier here. Now, in order for him to not manipulate the price, he's supposed to place his trades an equal distance amount away from the mid-market price. So if your buy is 30 cents away, your sell has to be 30 cents away. What I found after I investigated the two trades, which I didn't know were the market makers, was those two trades were manipulating the mid-market price because they're the two largest trades in the exposed order book, and they were pressuring the market to a desired effect of who owned the trades. Now, I'm doing this video to help you understand it because a lot of people seem to get lost because they don't understand what the market maker is supposed to do. So when I go in to check the trades of the market maker, now that I know he owns the trades, after Coinbase issued a letter to the New York Department of Financial Services saying that their market maker was pegging his price, his trades to the mid-market price, I found that not to be true. I have documents, legal documents from Coinbase Legal saying that their market maker was on the up and up and he was pegging his price to the mid-market price. The prices of his trades, his buy and his sell specifically, that's what I'm talking about. Yet when I can identify the market maker's trades because they're the largest trades in the order book, the exposed order book where you can see scrolling through, versus the mid-market price, I had very few times where that price was actually pegged to the mid-market price. So that means the market maker is manipulating the market price, which means he's actually working against the clients of Coinbase, and he's manipulating the mid-market price to get at your investment capital, and he's done it successfully. And what I discovered with simple math, and I calculated the average 24-hour volume, he's stolen $300 million from Litecoin investors. Now, I'll walk you through it again, how the math proves what I just explained to you is true. Now, it's very easy to spot the market maker's trades, because you'll see you go to the sell side and you'll see an extremely large trade close to the mid-market price, 21.89.94. Okay, that's the mid-market, the market maker's sell side trade. And then you're going to go out and find, you're going to find another trade, which is right there, 4208, right? It, I'm so used to this, I know that's the market maker's trade. They're not the same market size right now because they got other trades mixed in with them. In other words, there's more than one trade at this price, so you're not going to be able to see the exact mid-market price. Now, if you could stay here, usually for about an hour or so, tops, and when this is moving around, you'll see, boom, they'll both be the same market price. You could see it on my other previous videos, including yesterday's. If you stay here long enough, you will see it reveal itself. Okay? It's probably 21:30 something or other, but they got trades mixed in. But if you stay here long enough, you'll see it's the same market size trades when it's moving around. Say if it goes to 42.64, you'll be able to see it. Okay, now that's a given. So now we're going to check the market makers trades versus the mid-market price. They should both be the same distance away, equidistance. In other words, we're trading, us the average investor, and then whatever we decide to bring the price up and down, the market maker is just going to follow the mid-market price that the traders like us create when we trade. That's not what's happening. He's actually the one manipulating the mid-market price, and we in turn are affected by him manipulating the mid-market price rather than the other way around. This is putting the cart before the horse, so to say, and it's illegal. The last time somebody did this on NASDAQ, those market makers were fined $1 billion. And in this case, it's even easier to detect in their order book than what happened in NASDAQ. Okay? So you just go in here and you see, well, where's the market makers trades at $42.77. $42.77. Well, there's the mid-market price. Let me see how far away it is. Okay, you just back out the mid-market price from the sell side. There you have a 40 cents difference. Okay. Now you're going to go and find the buy side, which has to be backed out of the mid-market price. And you just go and find it. See, 21.89.77. 21.89. 21.89. I told you just have to wait. 21.89. 21.89. 42.08. You see the difference in price? You could just look at that and see that's 30 cents as opposed to 40 cents. That's a 33% difference. I don't even have to calculate. I could do that math. And you can see this one's the buy side, right? Versus the sell side. It's closer to the mid-market price. So he's using his trade to assert pressure to drive the price up. It's that easy. You understand? I'm speaking calmly because I think a lot of people don't understand what's going on, so I basically have to teach them. A lot of people don't know how to read an order book or understand how the order book trades can be used to manipulate the price. And I do believe these guys at Coinbase know that, and they're using that to kind of muddy the waters on what they're actually doing. So the math doesn't lie. If the market makers trades, you can spot them. And then you can calculate that his trades are not equidistant. Then you know that the market maker is manipulating the mid-market price. Why is he manipulating the mid-market price? So he can get a higher spread between his buy and sell trade. which means when he buys and sells, or forces you to buy and sell at the prices he dictates, he makes he makes a higher return on his capital that he invested being the market maker for Coinbase Pro on LTC. He's robbing you. He's robbing. It's scandalous, and at best, I don't understand why more people don't see it. So most of you guys who lost money on Litecoin have been a victim to this predatory trading. It exists. It's there. Math proves it. If the market maker is not supposed to manipulate the price of what he's involved in, he's supposed to actually create a stable market, not a volatile market. He's going against what a market maker is supposed to do. A market maker is supposed to bring stability of the market, not sit there and manipulate the mid-market price so he can earn more money, triggering your stop losses early in the morning and then selling the coin later on at a higher price to some chump by manipulating the market again and giving all appearance that the market's going to moon. So I have legal representation. I spit that one out in the morning. And I'm looking to see if people who don't want to be a victim of this and want to be defiant and get their money back from Coinbase, these people all know about it. I'm telling you, the higher ups, this is too easy to spot. I sent all this information to Coinbase for the past 2 years. They absolutely 110% know about this. So they're willingly colluding with the market maker by not doing anything to them, whether they're getting money or not, if they're making money off it, or unless they're just too dumb enough to know that their market makers robbing them blind as well. But then they're probably blinded by how much in fees that he's generating. So whether they know or not, I can't prove it. I can prove I know. I gave them the information. They should know as well. They're supposed to be professionals. There's no reason for them not to know. I also was able to talk to Adam White before he left for Bach a couple of weeks prior. I sat on the phone and ran him through this. So he knew about this while he was... I have that recorded, that conversation recorded. He knows about this. And at the time, he was in charge of Coinbase Pro. So they do know about this. And it's been sent to them several times. I gave it to their global head of investigations. I tried giving it to Brian Armstrong. So I want you people to be aware. This is a very heinous crime that they're engaged in here. You guys are trading in Litecoin. Don't brush this off. You're getting ripped off. Maybe these guys who have YouTube channels cannot report this, because then their YouTube channel will be affected negatively by their fanboys. They'll feel that you're turning on them. But instead, what they should be doing is exposing this to them and rallying everybody up to go after such stuff as this and get it off there. Because the very people that they're depending on to subscribe to the YouTube channel are investing in this. And they're getting ripped off. And sooner or later, those subscribers are going to get pissed. And then your numbers of subscribers is going to go down. Now, I might not have too many subscribers. I got like 58. Right? 58 subscribers. But I got over 12,000 views. So that's 12,000 people that know about this going on. And that's the people that I'm worried about. I don't want to see people get ripped off by these slimy people. I consider their low life. I just consider them distasteful people. It's like, why should something good happen to them doing something so wrong and mistreating their own clients? Basically playing their client a fool. So what I did is I got legal representation. They're going to begin a civil lawsuit. I'm going to ask you again. After you review this video, simply type in your name, type in an email address where you can be reached, and how much you lost on Litecoin. And I can forward this information to them. No money will come out of your pocket. This type of firm is self-financed. They don't require any money. They look at the case. They see if it's worth going after, if the information is valid enough, or if there's enough money involved to be worth their effort. You got to understand, this is a big state company. They're going to put in a lot of hours in. They want to hire a return. It's worth their time. So if you put your name, an email address where you can reach, and how much you lost, I will gather up that data and send it to them. They will contact you. They will not ask you for any money. You're not going to be asked for any money. They just want to talk to you. Do you agree with the math? Do you find it? When did you find blah, blah, blah? They'll ask you some questions, but they won't ask you for anything. And they'll just use that for their case. When they take the case in, if Coinbase settles, which more than likely in New York they will do, because the prior case I was involved in, they settled, then you'll get a check, but the company will take out some money if they recover anything for you. If they don't recover anything, they don't make anything, and they're not going to ask you for anything. So it's all on them. And basically, with this math, I don't think they'll have a hard time settling fast with Coinbase. So I'm asking people, protect yourselves. Don't let these punks, these boiler room punks, walk away with your money. I'm getting good responses on Twitter. Please subscribe to my channel. It just leads me to conclude, if I'm getting through to people and I'm stopping them from being scammed out of their money by this boiler room. Also, even if you don't want to be involved or you haven't lost money in Litecoin, this math right here, take advantage of it. Beat these assholes at their own game, this market maker, because now you have the tool to predict what he's doing. Now you can see look how much the equidistance off. Yeah, it's about 28% off. You see how you get. Yeah, it's 28% difference in being equidistance. So now you can see where he's bringing the price. He's still got 28% bias toward the buy side. So this price is going to continue to go up today. And that's how you can use it to make money, because that's what I've been doing. But the fact is, this is illegal. It's theft. It's theft from people that are unaware that's what's happening in the order book. He's manipulating the price to the order book. And the person that's manipulating the price is the market maker. How do I know? I know what his trades are now. That he's been identified owning those same science market trades as not to interfere with the mid-market price. Market rules say the market maker's got to place his trades equidistant and peg them to the mid-market price. In other words, when we're buying and selling, not him, when we're buying and selling, he's simply providing liquidity and making money for that. He's supposed to keep his trades pegged to the price that the market decides, not him. He's doing the opposite. And the reason why he's doing that is so he can get to your capital. He's ripping you off. So again, 2189.77 at 4208 here. You can go see. I have a legal document. 2189.77, 4277. You see it right there. See how I told you just wait? 2189.77, 2189.77. Those are the market makers' trades. It's that easy. I know this market maker. I'm telling you, he's robbing you all. So I hope the best that you guys can understand this. Reply to this email. Let's get the ball rolling. And let's, something, after they investigate this, Charlie Lee, Michael Armstrong, and this market maker, you know where they need to go? To prison for about 10 years. Okay? This is the same crap that Jordan Belfort from Lion Capital, you know, the Wolf of Wall Street, and Steve Madden did. And Steve Madden got 3 years in jail. This is the same scam. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to relate to you guys. I don't want to see anybody get ripped off, and I don't want to see the crypto market, which was fine until Charlie Lee and Brian Armstrong decided to, and this market maker decided to pull this stunt on you. All right? They deserve to go to jail. All right, people, I'm out of here. See you on the flip side. Don't forget, in the comments field of this video, your name, an email where you can be reached at, and how much you lost because of this.